hold on, Jack. Let me ask you. Let me ask you because during your last interview,
Whoa, I feel like an alkie sometimes, but unfortunately, I don't drink anymore.
God dang it,
Just water.
and that's good. Oh, sponsor. Who's this one? Sponsored by whoever that was.
I
No, ain't
covered
no,
it up so you wouldn't be responsible.
right, no sponsor. Somebody, was had, you know, some words regarding your last interview, which was Misa, man. She actually came out and said, like, hey, Jaguar got a lot of stuff wrong
No,
about
I
her.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, can you speak to that? Because she was vocal about you getting her part wrong.
What part wrong?
I don't know. Like, what did she
What
get wrong?
part did I get wrong? I don't speak on Misa. Have you ever heard me speak on her?
Hey,
I've talked about Kim. Has anybody ever heard me do commentary on Misa Hylton?
hey,
No, no. What I said is that there have been plenty of people around who said that they seen you get your ass whooped up underneath that car and stomped in that car well. That's what I said. What I said was many people have attested to the fact that you are just as big a victim as every other girl. That's what I've said. What did I get wrong? What I said was rather than worrying about yourself, you should be worried about the way your son is being represented in public. That's what I said. Of all of the things that you're worried about, you're not worried about the way your son looks? Because he looks like mini me for the devil. That's what I said. Where did I get anything wrong? What? Because I said something about the lawsuit between her and Mary J. Blige? How did I get that wrong? The case got thrown out. And, no, and nobody still don't give no fuck about Vada. What did I get wrong?
hey.
See, it's gotten to the point now that clout chasing my name and finding a way to discredit me has become the elixir for all of my enemies. Find a way to say Jaguar's name and make her a liar. Point her out. Tell people she's lying. Lying about what? Because I didn't talk about all of the stories that have traveled around for many years about all of, the plastic surgery that all of y'all will go to Toronto to get. I didn't talk about none of that. I also didn't talk about Misha and how she passed away on that table. The one who used to make all of the fur coats. She was friends with Misha. I mean, Misha should probably stop saying my name because there's some other things that were said about things that Misha knew. And maybe her dying from lipo wasn't really what happened. Maybe you should stop fucking saying anything about me before I start reminding people about things that you probably don't want people to remember. See, it's shit like that that really bothers me.
Mm.
When people get to running their mouth and I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing. Nothing. Go on your slander campaign and go on your media campaign and trying to save your would-be baby daddy who's in jail for being the biggest creep in the world. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, she needs to stay worrying about being on that walker and get the fuck up off of me.
Mm. Now I have to ask uh Craig Mack's widow.
Fuck that bitch.
Okay, how about you?
And congratulations, Art. You have now found another lion ass bitch to platform other than Charlie Baltimore. I saw some of that shit. Stupidest shit in the world. How the hell do you have somebody doing an interview talking about real life stories that they don't even remember? Did you watch any of that shit?
I did not see it. you, you may have to make.
Spoiler alert, let me put you on. This bitch don't remember shit. And then she sits there and tells the story like she remembers shit. It's cute. You want to know what's funny? Remembering her on the phone with me, asking me to confirm things for her about her husband. Because she keeps calling herself Craig Mack's ex-wife, but they never got divorced, because if they had gotten divorced, she wouldn't have been able to get access to what money was attached to his name when he died. Nope, that would not have happened. That would not have happened, not at all. Surely
Mm,
wouldn't. She's his widow, and she remarried a cop. A lot of people involved with cops here in the YouTube. Um, Let me see. Cause see, I don't like I don't like when, let me see if I still got it in here. Let me see. No. I gotta go and do some research, because
no
see,
word.
I got all kinds of DMs, all kinds of DMs.
Yeah.
And I don't know, she might not want me to pull out some of the stuff that I got of her. She might not. She might not want that at all. Yeah. People
Okay.
wild.
Okay.
People wild. People real wild with their bullshit. Yeah,
Yep.
no. Spoiler alert. She it's so funny because when you see people clout chasing the dead, it's kind of wild. Truth is that man ain't even really fuck with her like that. He definitely didn't trust her as a mother. I can't even begin to tell you the conversations that I had with her where I had to remind her that her breasts were hanging all out and that she needed to cover herself up while she was drunk, yelling and hollering and screaming at the children. She's a fucking disaster. Like, people should really look into who they look into before they start dragging him in front of the public just for the sake of clicks and views. But I guess, he's out of Gene Deal content. I mean, Lord knows he can't do another video on Gene for at least another 2 months. He's draining people. But you were gonna ask me?
Real life. If that shit ain't real life, that shit ain't acting.
It ain't real life. It's just a real life street star.